What is up, you guys? It is Senric45 here, and in today's video, I'm gonna be discussing to you guys about the new structure deck that was just announced for the OCG for the Sacred Beast. Um, so yeah, guys, I did not see this structure deck becoming a thing because if you guys don't know, basically last year, Konami was holding a poll where players would get to vote about what archetype would be getting a structure deck for itself. And when we got to the top two, Shadal's and this deck were on a really close tie, but Shadal won by a small margin. And I, I was just thinking that Konami would just forget about making this and just go on to just sticking with the Shadal deck. But apparently, it looks like they wanted to make this deck anyway and just said, hey, why don't we just give this to them, even though it came in second place. So here we have it now. It's becoming a thing, and I really do not know what to say about this, but I'm really happy that it's becoming a thing, I guess, because it has been a while since I've watched GX, and I really do hope um, they they do make this deck somewhat viable in one case or another. I just don't know how they're gonna make this work. But on top of that, they have also released a new, well, not released. They have announced a new fusion spell that's gonna be released in the structure deck, and it's gonna be called Dimension Fusion Destruction. So here's the artwork. It looks really cool. I really do like the detail of it here. It looks really badass. So basically, this is going to be the fusion spell for the archetype. It's a normal spell, and its effect reads: you get to special summon one phantom fusion monster from your extra deck by banishing its materials from your hand, field, and/or graveyard, ignoring its summoning conditions. You take no damage from battles involving this special summon monster, and if you control either Uriah, Haman, or Ravio on the field, you cannot activate cards or effects in response to this card's activation. So yeah, that last effect is kind of like a super poly like effect, being like a spells before where you can't respond to it when it's activated. And summoning this fusion that's going to be here at the bottom with this card seems decent, and I really do enjoy now that you don't need to summon all the monsters, all the god cards at least on the field to be able to summon, the fusion. Because before, this fusion right here was just really hard to summon if you didn't have all those god cards on the field. But now that you can just special summon them from the hand, is really good, and I really do do feel happy that they included the clause ignoring and summoning conditions to make this more accessible and much easier to bring out. Um, but I have also read a lot of other rulings about this card from other articles and watching other YouTubers about this, wherein they said here, like in this long note here, it says here in this card, special summon a Gemna fusion monster, which currently includes only Armityle and Trilogy. I'm not really sure how to say that. For whatever reason, Gemna in Raviel's name and Armityle's name are translated as two different words in the TCG. Meanwhile, this other name is currently an unreleased card in the TCG, and the name given by this location in the Arc 5 manga contains no similar string to the official TCG name in Armityle. So for now, we're just going to be using Phantom as the placeholder. But this card does not special summon cards like Chimera, the Flying Mythical Beast, who is a Phantom Beast monster by rule text in the TCG, which is true because if you read the fusion Chimera in its card deck, it does say there this card is always treated as a Phantom Beast monster. So by definition here, this card should not be able to summon something like that, because even though it has Phantom in its name, Phantom Beast is the kind of card it is. So I wouldn't be sure how you would be able to summon it, even though it has that ruling. So yeah, That's just what I've read online about this card, and yeah, the release is really late. I'm not really sure how they're gonna be able to fix this, but hopefully Konami will upon its release, or if it ever gets translated to the TCG. But other than this new card, obviously, since this is a Sacred Beast structure deck, obviously you're going to be getting reprints of all the three Sacred Beasts, including the fusion that this card is aiming to bring out. Which, if you guys don't already know, this card, when it's fusion summon, gains 10,000 attack during your turn only. So I'm not really sure how they're going to be able to protect something like this during your opponent's turn. I really do hope they find a way to do so, because if it isn't, it's going to be a really weird uh, zero attack beast deck on the field with no effect whatsoever. But other than that, that's really all I gotta say about this deck. Again, I did not expect this deck to become a thing. I really just thought they were just gonna forget about this and stick with Shaddolls, but apparently Konami has not given up on the idea, considering how close they were in the poll. Um, but I really do hope they do get this to work out, and I'm really curious to see how this will become a thing once it's released. And I will go ahead and buy a copy of the structure deck when it is released, just for you guys, so I can do an opening on the channel. So be sure to be subscribed when that happens. But other than that, guys, that is it. That's going to be my discussion here for the Sacred Beast structure deck, along with the new fusion spell that was released, announced for it. If you guys do like this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments below what you guys do want to see next. And if you do enjoy my content and you want to see more videos like this or anything else in particular, feel free to subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell for each time I upload videos. But either way, guys, that is it. Thank you so much for watching. This is Center 45 signing off.